It was in August 2018 when Xiaomi announced the Poco F1 smartphone in the Indian market. The smartphone offered flagship specifications at dirt cheap price point, something Xiaomi has always been known for. However, after that, Xiaomi got busy with Redmi series smartphones, Mi Bands, air purifiers, and also spent a lot of time in fighting with Realme on Twitter. Since then, everybody is asking one question: where is the Poco F2 smartphone? When is the company going to announce the successor of the highly popular Poco F1? While Xiaomi seems to have forgotten the Poco F1 and its upgrade, the company is all set to launch the Poco X2 in the Indian market. Now, this phone should not be mistaken as an upgrade to Poco F1. This is an entirely new series which offers almost flagship specifications. One more thing that you should know before we start the unboxing of this smartphone: Poco is now an individual entity. This is an independent brand and should not be considered as a smartphone brand under Xiaomi umbrella. I'm Rohit Arora and this is our first look of Poco X2. Let's start the unboxing. So let's start with the unboxing of Poco X2. So upfront you can see that Poco X2 is mentioned here, and let me give you a closer look because this is actually the names of all the Xiaomi's employees who have worked on the Poco X2 lineup. So you can see all the names are listed here, which forms the X2. At the back you can see the specification of the smartphone. We have a 6.67 inches 120Hz refresh rate screen, 64 megapixel AI quad camera and 20 megapixel plus 2 megapixel dual selfie camera, Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G 8nm chipset, 4500 mAh battery unit with 27 watt fast charging support. Let me just unbox it so that we can have a look what's inside in the packaging of this smartphone. So here we go, and we have the 8GB RAM variant which comes with 256GB of storage, and this is a made in India product as mentioned at the box. So here we go with the unboxing of Poco X2. Wow, you can see this glowing yellow color, and the first thing that you will find here is a SIM card ejector tool, and then you get the quick start guide to get you started with the device. And then we also have this clear case, silicone case in the packaging of Poco X2. I'll keep it here for the moment. And here we go with the phone in the purple color. Let me remove this covering. So here we have, guys, the Poco X2. So this is how the smartphone look, the Poco X2. I know this looks exactly like the Redmi K30 because it is a Redmi K30 rebranded as Poco X2 smartphone. Let me just keep it aside for a moment so that we can have a look what else you get in the box. So here we have a 27 watt fast charger, a bulky charger in the box which will help you recharge this battery, 4500 mAh battery unit. And then we have the Type-C charging cable in the box. There are no headphones, so you have to purchase them separately. This is everything that you get with the Poco X2. So as you can see, we have the MIUI 11 screen, and this is how you can set up the smartphone. Up front you can see that we have a 20 plus 2 megapixel dual lens selfie camera with a cutout inside the display. This is a 6.67 inches screen with full HD resolution. This is an IPS LCD screen, not an AMOLED one. So now we are here at the page where the phone will ask you to choose a theme. We'll go with a classic one. And here we go. The setup is complete and you can now see the home screen of Poco X2 with that is running Xiaomi MIUI 11. And this is how the back panel of the smartphone looks like. This is a purple color variant. The smartphone is also available in two other color variants. One is red and one is blue. And this is a quad lens rear camera setup placed inside in this circle. And we have a side mounted fingerprint scanner, something similar to the Sony smartphones, because this reminds me of the Sony Xperia lineup which offered a side mounted fingerprint scanner. Now, as I mentioned, this is an IPS LCD panel. That's why the company hasn't offered the in-screen fingerprint scanner, and you get the conventional biometric scanner placed at this power button placed on the side. And here we have the volume rockers of the phone. Here we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, a Type-C charging port, and a microphone and a bottom firing speaker unit, a mono speaker unit. And on the left side we have the SIM card tray. Let me just have a look whether it's a hybrid one or the company offers a dedicated one. So guys, we have a hybrid SIM card tray. You can use one SIM card and you can use a micro SD card that will help you to expand the storage to another 512 GB. This particular variant comes with 256 GB of internal storage. The setup is now complete and here we are at the home screen of Poco X2. So as you can see, the display is really fluid. This is 120Hz screen. Let me just take you to the display section. So you can check the color scheme. This is set on auto. You can set it on saturated if you like slightly saturated color output, or you can also set it to original color. And then we have the text size, we have the refresh rate. You can customize between 120Hz and 60Hz. In the briefing, we had a word with Poco spokesperson and they informed us that the 90Hz refresh rate is not yet pushed in the settings of this display, but they can push it via software update. So for now you can run the display at 60Hz or 120Hz. I think 90Hz must have been here because all other smartphones that come with 90Hz display, or even the ROG2 that offers 120Hz display allows you to run the screen at 90Hz. So Poco should offer the 90Hz refresh rate settings in the screen in the upcoming update. Let me just take you to the about section of this product. So as you can see, it is now running MIUI 11.0.3 stable version, and this runs on Android 10, the latest Android 10. And the smartphone comes with 256 GB of internal storage. You can check all the specifications in this section. We have 8 GB of RAM, and it runs on Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G, which is a chipset based on 8nm fabrication process. So we have just set up the smartphone. We will now start playing games on this handset. We will also check and evaluate the camera performance of this smartphone, because this comes with a 64 megapixel primary camera which runs on Sony IMX686 sensor, the new sensor from Sony, which is expected to offer some really good pictures in daylight and even in low light. Stay tuned on Gizbot for more content on Xiaomi Poco X2, where you will get to see the smartphone's gaming performance, camera performance and general performance, where we'll test how smoothly the software runs on this handset. So guys, this was the all-new Poco X2, which can also be considered as a rebranded version of Xiaomi Redmi K30, which never made it to the Indian market. Now I understand that you are disappointed because this is not a complete upgrade to Poco F1. But let me tell you that this smartphone still offers a lot if you are spending a sum of 20,000 rupees. It has 120Hz display and a processor which is still very much capable to offer a flagship level performance. Let us know what you think about this new Poco X2 smartphone and the company's move to rebrand Xiaomi Redmi K30 and launch it as an entirely new series in the Poco umbrella. This is Rohit Roda signing off. Have a good day and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for the latest videos in the world of technology.